stabbing pain, it got really intense, like felt like I'm being stabbed with a knife, and it made me like yelp out, and I've never done that before. I usually don't scream out in pain because I've been taught that if you show your vulnerabilities and your weaknesses, that's how people can take advantage of you. Time is like around 3 after 5 in the morning of Monday, August 12th. And I've been struggling to sleep tonight. Tonight has been not a good night for me. I've been getting up maybe, like, I would say once every hour. If I'm lucky, I'm able to sleep. Before, I just got back to bed now after getting up to use the bathroom. Before that, I slept for maybe like 2 hours. Before that, it was once every hour I was getting up to go to the bathroom as I was trying to fall asleep. And that's because I have bladder symptoms that are being aggravated from my adenomyosis symptoms flaring up. I get usually not even when I'm under stress, just usually typically it happens for me, and it's been like this for fucking years on end. My adenomyosis symptoms and pain, I get them flaring up twice a month, and usually it's the 2 times of the month that I get my adenomyosis symptoms flaring up is ovulation time and then PMS time of the month, which of course PMS time leads into period time of the month. So okay, I guess 3 technically. So yeah, there's 3 times of the month technically that I get my adenomyosis symptoms flaring up. The symptoms I'm feeling right now, this is the way I've been describing my pain when I get this pain ever since 2007, and that is the pain that I'm feeling right now is imagine your midsection, so your lower abdomen and your lower back, all around in a circle. Imagine that whole area all around in a circle. Doesn't matter whether it's going clockwise or counterclockwise, but imagine that whole area I just said, all of your lower abdomen and your lower back, and there's a vice clamp, and the vice clamp is slowly being turned to close on your lower back and on your lower stomach. That's the only way I know how to describe it. The pain and the pressure that is being caused to me right now, that is what it feels like. And I feel it more so right now in my lower stomach, but it radiates around in a circle because I feel it in my lower back too. So, anyways, just wanted to fill people in on that update. Alright, wish me good luck. Hopefully I can try and get back to sleep now. I have shit I have to get done. Errands I have to run this week. God help me, I do not want to be getting more sleepless nights this week. Thank God. Peace out, people.
Time is 11:34 in the morning on Monday, August 12th. Hey, Roger boy. How you doing, honey boys? How you doing? Yeah, you on camera with me? Alright, you see yourself on the camera there, baby? Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so it's been uncomfortable. It was an uncomfortable night to sleep. I'm having cramping, and pressure type pain in both my lower abdomen and in my lower back. I'm also experiencing on and off today ever since I woke up. Because I did not get a lot of sleep last night, and I wasn't really able to fall asleep until like 6 o'clock this morning. I ended up sleeping and not waking up until just about an hour ago, around 10:30. But on and off ever since I woke up today. In addition to the symptoms I've already listed, I'm also feeling extreme bloating, which of course is uncomfortable. I tried to eat as much food as I could for breakfast. Of course, the bloating makes it hard to eat, so I eat whatever I'm able to stomach eating, and then when I feel full, I just don't eat anymore at that point. But in addition to that, I'm feeling on and off today ever since I woke up. I don't know how else to describe it except for it's like a twisting feeling, like a tight twisting muscle feeling that's in between my legs. And I don't just mean in between my legs, but I mean like I feel it eternally in between my legs, like inside of my vagina. I'm sorry, TMI, if that's too gross for people watching this, but I'm sorry, you're the one that tuned in watching this video on my YouTube channel. I'm sure you've seen other videos I've posted in regards to this content, this uterus condition called adenomyosis. So if that's too TMI for you, well then, too bad. Don't watch my content. And if you choose to watch my content, then don't complain. But anyways, as you can see, I'm still currently just taking it easy right now, lounging in my pajamas. I do have to go get ready though. Soon I have some errands I have to take care of today, so I will check back in with people later. Good morning, people. I'm back on day 2 of a new day for this vlog update. Time is approximately 11:15. I have to go to a meeting today, so I'm trying to be somewhat dressed appropriately for going to a meeting, even though I still feel like shit today. I've had days worse than this, though, where I feel like even more shit, but yeah, still feeling, at least it's not as bad now as it was yesterday afternoon. I had a counseling appointment yesterday afternoon, and after my counseling appointment, I left it. It was delayed by like half an hour, so I didn't get into my counseling appointment until like half an hour late, even though I showed up 5 minutes early before it was supposed to start. So I didn't get in until half an hour late to my counseling appointment because my counselor was busy with other clients, and that I was only able to handle staying for an hour because I was feeling the pain getting more excruciatingly worse as I was at my counseling appointment. The bloating, the feeling of urinary frequency got worse. The lower back pain was getting worse. The lower abdomen pain was getting worse. at a few points yesterday afternoon. The lower abdomen and lower back pain in my pelvic region got so worse to the point that it felt like I had two fists that were grabbing both ends of my pelvic organs from the top and the bottom, or from the sides, the left and the right side, and just squeezing them, just like you're trying to wring out a towel that you just washed by hand, just squeezing them and squeezing them. And in addition to that, I could feel some, in addition to that, I was able to also feel some bouts of sudden, sharp, not long, persisting pains, but they were sudden, like, kind of like, felt like someone poking me with like a hot needle, I guess, in the lower left side of my stomach. So that is what is making me attribute these symptoms that I'm having right now to being ovulation, because usually every menstrual cycle when I'm ovulating, I can feel the pains either on the left or the right side of my lower abdomen, depending on which ovary is ovulating or is going to be releasing the the egg that then makes the cordis luteum cyst. Anyways, the level intensity of all of those symptoms yesterday, as I was trying to walk from my counseling appointment to the bus stop so I could take the city bus home, I would rate it at above a 10, maybe like, I would say between 1 being the least and 10 being the most. I would have rated it above a 10 at maybe like a 15 to 20 on the pain scale, because all of those symptoms mixed together ended up causing the pain level to be so bad as I was walking from my counseling appointment to the city bus stop so I could take the bus home, that I ended up having all of those pains shoot down both of my legs. And not only that, but it was causing me to have sudden bouts of breathlessness. It's hard to walk when you're in that much excruciating pain. But anyways, I have to get ready because I have to go out in an hour. I was lounging in bed because, again, I'm still not 100% feeling good today. Lounging in bed. I feel a headache. It's not a migraine. I can tell when I get migraines because I get them either on one side of my head or on the other side. And when I get them, they're either localized on either the right side by my right temple or the left side by my left temple. So that this headache does not feel like that. It feels like I'm getting a sinus headache from my inhalation allergies. Or maybe it's just from stress. Maybe the headache is just stress, but I'm feeling it all up in here. But anyways, there's no explanation why I should have been in that much pain yesterday in regards to eating food-wise. I hardly ate anything yesterday. All I had was a little bit of mac and cheese for my lunch, and then for supper I had a hot dog. That's it. And then throughout the day I had water to drink and 2 things of coffee, and that was it. So I don't even drink a lot of beverages, and I don't even eat a lot. So, and this is my brunch, my breakfast and my lunch before I head out to my appointment. So, because I have another meeting I have to go to today. So anyways, I'll try and check back in with people later on. So time is 12:31 in the afternoon. I'm waiting at the bus stop to get to my meeting I have to go to today, I decided to change my mind about wearing a belt today, because I wore one yesterday with this same outfit, and after my counseling appointment was done yesterday, I felt like shit with all the symptoms I listed earlier that I had yesterday after my counseling appointment, and obviously wearing a belt was not helping at all. Actually, as soon as I got back home, I changed into track pants, but anyways, yeah, stomach still feeling bloated, pain, all the whole shebang. Anyways, my bus is coming, I'll check in later. So, time is around like 6 minutes after 3 in the afternoon now. I made it back from my meeting appointment maybe like 20-ish minutes ago. I just feel like complete shit. The pain's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still pretty bad. It's like a twisting, it's like a mix between my inside pelvic muscles twisting and sharp stabbing pains mixed with burning pains. And it radiates all around my lower abdomen and my lower back, all the way down to in between my legs. I would even say I can feel it inside of me between my legs. So, yeah. At least so far today I haven't had the pain shooting down my legs, but second day in a row of being in pain like this. Physical pain like this, and this is the kind of up and down varying levels of pain I've been dealing with for just over 17 years. Yeah. I know that, just like in the past, there will be better days to come when the pain is not as bad and I'm able to handle it better, because on other days when it's not as bad, obviously I still have the pain, but the pain levels are lower, at a lower threshold. But on days like today, it's hard not to start feeling down in the dumps or start feeling bad about yourself, like viewing yourself as being worthless, like a piece of shit. I know that because I'm in the time of my cycle right now, around ovulation time, these pains will end up subsiding to a level of pain that's more easier to handle within a few days. But then within about a week to a week and a half from now, when I start my period, I'll start having the cramping and the pains again. So, yeah, and I had to throw on track pants, as you can see, because it's just, I'm just getting too painful wearing the jeans. So, yeah. Alright, anyways. And that's my update for right now. I'll try and check back in with people later. So, Wednesday, I didn't feel like making any videos. I wanted a day off from making videos because I was just
I was feeling down about how my body changes shape so fast from the bloating and the swelling that this uterus condition causes. And it's very noticeable in pictures documenting the changes in my stomach. So that's the reason why I never made any videos giving any video update for Wednesday. However, I did make photo collages documenting the adeno belly bloating and also notes documenting what my symptoms were. So my symptoms on Wednesday, thankfully, on Wednesday I got a break from the bloating and the water retention feeling that I had the previous 2 days. In addition to that, there was another symptom I had also experienced the previous 2 days. It was a symptom that I get before. It's no other way to describe it except for like somebody taking a hot rod that's been stuck in fire and they're sticking it between your legs and poking you with it eternally. I had that symptom last month too. I don't get it with every cycle, but I have gotten it very commonly with most of my cycles, so it's not a shocker to me to get it sometimes. But sometimes when I get it after not having it for a cycle or two, it makes me worry about maybe if it's a UTI, bladder infection, of which, of course, when I went to walk-in clinic doctor last month, after having that burning sensation symptom for a couple days, the urine dip showed that there was no signs of bacterial infection, which is good, which means it was just a symptom of this uterus condition that I had to learn to grudge and bear and do pain management with until that symptom subsided. Anyways, my symptoms on Wednesday were cramps in my lower abdomen and in my lower back, and I could also somehow feel like the cramping pain in my hips. Not really pain, more like a pressure, but I could feel it in my hips. So for pain management, on Wednesday, I took a hot bath. I soaked in a hot bath when I got up because heat is one thing that helps to give temporary relief from the pain. In addition to having a hot bath, I popped an Advil with I popped an extra strength Advil with an extra strength Tylenol, and I try to rotate doing that every 6 hours apart, taking the extra strength Advil with the extra strength Tylenol. On days when the pain is not so bad and it's more manageable, then I don't take the Tylenol, I just take the Advil. Anyways, and then in the evening, after 8 o'clock, I smoked some weed and then I went off to bed. Time is 2:55 in the morning. I just woke up about 20 minutes ago. In excruciating pain. It made me fucking it's like tight cramping. It's like a mix of the tight cramping and stabbing muscle pain. In my lower back, and I could feel it getting progressively worse, and then there was just a certain point where all of a sudden the stabbing pain it got really intense, felt like I'm being stabbed with a knife, and it made me help out, and I've never done that before. I usually don't scream out in pain. Because I've been I've been taught that if you show your vulnerabilities and your weaknesses, that's how people can take advantage of you. That's why I've never usually screamed out in pain before, because I've always had people around me afraid of them making judgments about me or using my weaknesses against me. But yeah, I screamed out in pain. Um Anyways, and then I have cramps that are in my lower abdomen too. And I feel it in my hips. Like, I feel it in my hips on both sides of my legs. And I don't know how to explain it, how it's even possible, but like, experiencing cramps that are this widespread throughout my stomach and my back and my legs, it makes my whole body just fucking sore. Just not aching sore, but just like physically tired, sore. Yeah, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep when you this condition makes you feel urine retention. It's hard to sleep. I'm sorry if that grosses people out. Don't watch my channel if you don't want to get grossed out then. Anyways, I'm gonna go smoke some weed to help with the pain. I just popped an Advil and 2 extra strength Tylenols as well. So now I'm gonna go smoke some fucking weed to see if I can try to get some sleep, because I have to walk. I have to walk to a fucking medical appointment today to get my eyes checked, see if I need a new prescription for my eyeglasses. But being in pain like this on a consecutive basis every fucking month, it's been making me highly consider more and more that maybe I should buy a fucking cane. Not even fucking 40 yet. And I'm already considering buying a cane just to help me walk. How fucking bad is that? This is what is condition. Alright, I'm turning off the camera. 10 after 11 in the morning. I have to get ready for eye appointment. I have to try to walk there for 1 hour from now. I have to be there 10 minutes early. My whole body's sore. It's like so. My whole body's just so fucking sore. I'm tired. The sharp knife-like pain I was feeling earlier went away. I'm just having lower abdomen and lower back cramps. And of course, because I'm having the cramps in my lower abdomen and my back, is making it feel like because my uterus is the cause of this condition is it's making my bladder feel like it's spasming. Like I keep feeling like I have to go pee. And then when I go, it's only like little bits at a time. But the feeling of having to go pee, it won't go away right now. It never really goes away, actually. I just have some days where that symptom bothers me less, so I'm able to handle it more, cope with it more. But I can feel, it feels like my heart pulsing through my entire body. I can feel it in my legs, in my arms, my hands. Alright, people, I gotta get up or I won't make it. So, just laying on the floor here. It's like 9:30ish something at night. I don't know. Between 8:30 to 9:30 at night, but anyways, friggin', I had to lay on the floor. My back and my stomach have been having really bad cramping pains today. My lower stomach feels like it's spasming, cramps, and it's in my lower back too. And then I can feel it in my hips, like all the way around in my hips. And fuck, I was trying to dig
black bags of garbage to the dumpster of my building. And even doing that was a struggle. I had to put one bag down and take one bag outside once I got downstairs. And then I had to come back inside to throw out the second bag because it was too sore. My back couldn't handle carrying both of them. Oh God. So I've just been lounging on the floor here ever since I got back inside from taking the garbage out, listening to some cover songs I sang earlier today. Because that's the only thing that helps me temporarily to forget about the pain is singing. It gives me like a high. I don't know how to explain it, but singing gives me a high, like an adrenaline rush. It helps me to temporarily forget about the pain. Thank you, Roger. Anyways, and something I don't experience very often, but my back cracked when I laid on the floor here after throwing out the garbage. My lower back cracked. Never, hardly ever experienced shit like that happening, but oh God. Anyways, majority of the day, I was able to push through the pain. It wasn't so bad. When I got up this morning, I had to walk to an eye appointment. It was like a 15-minute walk there and a 15-minute walk back. I was going to try to take the city bus back home to lessen the amount of walking distance I had to do to give my back and my stomach a break, my lower abdomen a break. But of course I missed the bus just as I was coming out of the appointment, so I had to walk back home. I had no choice. And then when I got back home, to help me forget about the pain, I decided to do some singing. But God, I just hope I can get better sleep tonight than I did last night. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna end today's video here.